How's it going, guys? In this video we're going to be taking a look at the NECA Halloween Kills Ultimate Michael Myers figure. I've had this figure since 2021, which that's when the figure was released to coincide with the film Halloween Kills, which also was released in 2021. I have to say I'm super excited to finally get this guy opened up and reviewed for y'all. As I mentioned, I've had him since he was released, and since I started doing YouTube, I had been kind of holding off from opening him up and reviewing him for you guys. I was waiting for the right time, and here we are. It's the end of October 2023, so what perfect way to finish off the month with Michael, right? So let's go ahead and get a look around the box. We'll get him opened up and get a better look at the figure. So for starters, guys, the cover is basically the movie poster for Halloween Kills. Absolutely love this version of Michael with the burn mask and everything like that. Now there is a previous version, the 2028 version of Michael. Originally, when I was barely starting to collect, I only wanted to get one Michael, and this is the one I wanted to get because I thought he looked really cool. Now that I'm actually more into collecting, obviously, I am going to pick up the 2018 version at some point, and they are going to release a Halloween Ends figure, and I do have that one pre-ordered, so might as well finish off the trilogy, right, and get the 2018. The 2018, I do have the Trick or Treat Studios version of that, as I've shown in a previous video, but sorry to go off on a tangent, guys, but yeah, like I said, the front is the movie poster for Halloween Kills. On the side, we got the Halloween Kills logo, Michael at the top, NECA Real Toys. On the back, we have several photo shots of the figure in different poses. Really solid figure. On the other side, we have the Halloween Kills Michael Myers at the top, NECA Real Toys. And then there's a nice profile shot of the figure. And there's the figure in all its glory. Absolutely love this figure. Really like the way it looks. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get him opened up and get a better look at the figure. Alright, guys, so let's get right to it. For starters, I have to say, absolutely love the way the head sculpt turned out with the burned mask. Absolutely love the detail there. Really killer, man. I love the wash that they put over this, like the dirtiness, the dinginess. Up here in the hair, you can see where it's kind of like burned back. Even on the coveralls here on the side, you can kind of see that little, I don't know if the camera picks it up well enough, but you kind of see that detail where it's like burning away. Really solid. As for the head articulation, head does rotate all the way around. Head does look down fairly well. Does look up pretty well. And I love the swivel from side to side for the head tilt. That's if you don't have that for Michael Myers, I mean, yeah, that's signature, the shape right there. Very nice. As for the arms, arm does come up not so, probably about 45 degrees. I think because, at least in my opinion, I feel it's the shoulder mold here on the coveralls that are kind of like hindering that arm from coming all the way up. Arm does rotate all the way around, and there is a double joint in the elbow. It doesn't seem like there is any rotation here at the elbow. There is rotation at the wrist, and the wrist does go back and forth. For the other arm, same thing. Doesn't quite come up 90 degrees, more like 45 degrees. It does rotate all the way around, and does have double joint again in the elbow. Wrist does rotate all the way around. Does come in and out pretty well. As for the torso, I have to say there is no torso rotation and not much of a crunch back and forth, or down and up rather, more than likely because of the way the coveralls are molded to the figure. But still solid. I mean, it's not a deal breaker. I mean, I don't see Michael doing crunches or anything like that. As for the legs, leg does come up fairly well. Doesn't go back too well because of because of the mold here. It does have a single joint in the knee. There is, he can do the splits, it looks like. Doesn't look like there's much rotation at the top of the thigh. Doesn't look like there's any rotation at the knee. There is rotation at the foot. Very kind of stiff, guys, just fresh out of the box. There is a little bit of play side to side. Foot does go back not too far, more than likely because of the way the pants are molded. and it doesn't come forward too far either. Again, more than likely because of the way the pants are molded at the bottom there. As for the other leg, the leg does come up again pretty well. Again, does go back, but not too much, again because of the pants. And then single joint in the knee. Leg can do the splits, so if you really wanted to, you can make Michael do the splits. He probably wouldn't like that though. There is not much rotation at the top of the thigh, no rotation in the knee. Again, there is rotation in the foot. It's a little stiff though, so I'm not gonna force it and have a video fail. And it does go forward back a little bit, side to side fairly well. So let's go ahead and put him off to the side, guys, and get a look at his accessories. For his accessories, guys, he does come with 2 swappable hands. Both of these swappable hands are for the left hand, it appears. And they're both nicely bandaged and detailed. One is a more gripping hand, and one is a more like semi sort of closed grip or gripping hand. But as you can see, the attention to detail is absolutely killer, man. The blood on here, and I like that too. If you look closely, the blood splatter or the blood wash that they did is not the same on both, which I really liked. NECA didn't cheapen out on that. Same up here. Love the bandages. I have to say NECA does an incredible job with their bandage type figures, you know, like the Invisible Man or the Invisible Donnie, stuff like that, or even Bride of Frankenstein. But yeah, even up here you could tell the blood is the wash of the blood is different. So really like that NECA didn't cheapen out and just make it all the same. So up next, guys, he comes with a a fluorescent bulb. If you've seen the movie, then you know this part. When he goes on his rampage after taking out all the firefighters, he goes to this older couple's house and he uses this basically this fluorescent bulb to do some damage on the poor lady. Very solid detail on this, I have to say. I don't know if the camera picks it up well enough. I love the blood splatter on this. Really nice. Solid detail on this. I really dig this. NECA did a bang up job, as they always do with their accessories, man. They absolutely kill it. Up next, he comes with the firefighter pickaxe, or I think there's a proper name for it, but I'm not too sure of that. But yeah, he goes to town with this thing, man. Absolutely stellar. I love the way this turned out. This turned out really awesome. And they put some blood wash there at the top, so Michael's already used it. It's pretty nice. It's kind of softer plastic, or yeah, it feels kind of flimsy a little bit, so I don't think it'll break real easily, but I would still be careful. Up here it feels pretty solid. It's just right here in the middle it feels kind of, I don't know, kind of flimsy a little bit, but still solid overall. Like the blood wash, like the detail down here where it looks like it's kind of used, not necessarily with like a blood wash or anything, but it looks like it's kind of weathered. So really solid detail on this. Really glad that NECA included this with this figure. The other accessory he comes with is a Louisville Slugger, or baseball bat. Tommy Doyle actually uses this on him towards the end, at the end of the film, and spoiler alert if you have not seen the movie, Michael just gets right up and he uses this back on Tommy Doyle, so which was played by Michael Anthony Hall, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, really solid detail. I love the I don't know if the camera picks it up well enough, but the wood grain, I've said it time and time again, NECA kills it with that wood grain finish on their accessories. Really nice. This actually feels pretty solid, so really dig it. Next, guys, he comes with a couple pair of butcher knives. I mean, what's Michael Myers without his butcher knives, right? So what's interesting about this one, he comes with one clean one and one used one. The other thing I thought was interesting was, if you look at both handles on these, they're different colors. So one's black, the cleaner one is a black handle, whereas the one that's used is a brown. And if you look at the hilt close enough, or the handle close enough, it looks like the one with the black handle is bigger. So I'm not too sure I'd have to go back and watch the movie to see like if there is a difference. But if that's the case, I mean, NECA did a pretty bang up job of keeping with the continuity. And I love the blood wash on this that they did. Really, really solid. You got that darker right in the middle, and then, I mean, really, really nice, solid detail, guys. They are pretty pointy, so, and I would be fairly careful with these. They feel kind of a little flimsy, more towards the top, but I mean, still pretty solid all the way around. Up next, guys, one of my favorite accessories of this figure release, we got the silver shamrock skull mask. Really, really solid, man. I love this. I love that they, well, for one, I love that they used this in the movie, that they actually, that was a nice little throwback Easter egg to Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, which, great movie, in my opinion. Absolutely love that movie. One of my favorites of the Halloween franchise, but look at the blood on that. It's really, really solid. And then the wear there, I mean, yeah, NECA did a bang up job on this. As you notice, it is a soft plastic because they pretty much made it, you see the line on the back there, they pretty much made it like if it's the actual mask. And you see the silver shamrock emblem on the back there, which is awesome. Now, if you notice this, the creases up here on the top, that is because one of the hands that he comes with is actually for gripping the mask. I believe it's this one. So when you have him, you have the, you can pose him holding the mask. It's gonna be something like that. He's holding the mask. Absolutely stellar, guys. Really, really love that they added this to this figure. Really, really solid. The blood, like kind of dripping down here. Really, really nice. Love the detail on this. Last but not least, guys, he comes with a extra head sculpt. Now this one, I mean, it's the shape. You don't really, doesn't really have too many facial expressions, right? But really, really solid detail on this one too. I'm glad that they added an extra head sculpt. I mean, you can't really do much with a Michael Myers head sculpt, you know, since he really doesn't have any facial expression, as I mentioned. But really, really solid detail on this. Love the burning. Again, I can't get over the detail and the burn marks on the mask there, and you even see the hair like burned away a little bit. And in this one, I kind of feel like the eyes are a little bit darker here, where you can't see inside. So I don't know. It's I'm debating whether I should pose in with this head sculpt or the defaulted head sculpt. But like I said, I really, really dig this one quite a bit. For comparison, guys, I wanted to bring in my Trick or Treat Studios Michael 2018 and kind of do a size comparison compared to the NECA figure. And for grins, I also figured I would bring in my Funko. You can see the differences between all of them. Absolutely love these figures. I really love the detail in the Trick or Treat Studios, way down even to the Funko one. For it being a simple figure, absolutely love it. So I just wanted to give you all a quick size comparisons of all the figures. Beyond that, guys, that wraps it up for this video. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of the figure. We're at the end of October 2023. I can't believe the month basically has flown by. Which is your favorite Halloween film in the franchise? Which is your least favorite? As I said in my previous video, the first one is always going to be my favorite of the whole series. I love Season of the Witch quite a bit. I just wish that Season of the Witch would have just been called Season of the Witch and not Halloween 3. Absolutely love 2018. As you can see, I'm a huge fan of 2018. But I wanted to end off October with the man himself, Michael Myers. If you're new to the channel, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thanks again, guys, for coming back and for the continued support. I really, really appreciate it. Seriously, guys, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the continued feedback, as well as the comments and stuff like that. I'm really digging all the conversations with everybody and your thoughts on the collections that I've shared with y'all this Halloween season. So until next time, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy and have a good one, and have a happy Halloween. Stay spooky.